If we can catch them between lessons, lunch duties and meetings, other teachers in our school are often the people we turn to first to discuss ideas about teaching and learning. But what about teachers from other schools and even teachers in other countries? Wouldn't it be great to benefit from their experience too? What about other educators in other areas like higher education or academics or people from industry or government? Do we ever get a chance to discuss our ideas with them? When we look at it like that, teaching doesn't seem very sociable, does it? What could really make a difference, though, will be some sort of way of having an open dialogue about learning with people we respect at a time that we choose, in a way that doesn't take us away from the classroom. In an ideal world, we would have a network of people who collectively contribute to a conscious stream of ideas, opinions, experiences, reflections on techniques that have been tried and tested, links to good websites or tools or books. A space where you can ask questions and get answers, where people can give you feedback on your ideas. That would be much more sociable and would be really useful. The great news is that networks like this have started to evolve. They're informal and organic and are being called personal learning networks, or PLNs. These PLNs make use of new web-based tools and can often lead to face-to-face meetings and collaborations with people you would never have otherwise have met. So how's this happening? Let's go back to this idea of putting all our ideas into a conscious stream. If you have an idea and you decide you wanted to share it, you just throw it out there. Later, perhaps someone else wants to share a great website that they've found. They can just throw that out there too. You could look at it, or you could just as easily ignore it. If lots of people start doing this, we get a stream of ideas. And just like fishing, we could pluck ideas from this stream, or just let them float by. We don't need to worry about missing something. Good ideas will always come floating by again anyway. So what tools or medium can we use to be sociable in this way? The answer in this case is Twitter. Millions of ideas and comments, many of them less than interesting, are shared each day on Twitter. That's too many ideas to deal with, and you only really want to share ideas with people you respect and have a common interest with, your PLN. So how do you go about creating your PLN on Twitter? So the first thing you need to do is set up an account. That's easy. Put your name, create a username, password, email, done. Now it's time to start creating your PLN. To start with, you could think of someone in education who you respect. This might be an academic, a well-known teacher, consultant, a colleague, whoever. You can search for them on Twitter, and if you find them, you can follow them. This means you can see their tweets or their ideas and reflections and web links. The next step is to see who's following them and who they are following. These are the people who are likely to have similar interests to them and therefore to you. You can choose to follow any of these people and then see who they're following. If you're unsure about following someone, you can check what they've tweeted about previously. Not everyone is that interesting, so you need to do some quality control. Once you've exhausted this approach, you can search the web for directories and lists of people in different fields. There are hundreds of these. Now your PLN has started to grow. There are no official rules in Twitter, but there is an established etiquette. It's good etiquette that if someone follows you, you follow them back, making this a true dialogue. The benefit for you, as a Twitter newbie, is that you'll soon develop your own list of followers. The key to Twitter is keeping it brief. In fact, you have no choice. You've only got 140 characters in each tweet, so you need to get to the point. So to start with, take some time to understand what other people are tweeting about and how they do it. Decide what you think separates a good tweet from a bad tweet. You'll see that you can tweet about almost anything, from good websites, ideas, opinions, questions and answers, to news and even images. Twitter has been compared to the brief conversations you have around the coffee machine or water cooler in the staff room. Opportunistic and brief. But what if you want to engage a little bit deeper? Well, let's have a look at this next.